What's going on, Brothers Country? This is Bronco, and this is the first video that I'm putting out on the Sports Chatter Unleashed. But tune in because this is a training camp episode. So tune in to the Bo Nix Show because this is going to be about Bo Nix. The Bo Nix Show. It wouldn't be right if this podcast wouldn't have been about the about Bo Nix Show. So follow me as I walk through the Bo Nix Show. Look, a lot of NFL analysts and everybody else, they've been saying, you got Steady, you got Zach Wilson, you got Bo Nix, who was drafted 12th overall. Now, everybody knows what Jared Stidham could do, or as Sean Payton calls him, Steady. He's a career backup. Yeah, I mean, he looked good in camp. You know what I mean? But training camp just started. The pad's gonna come on Monday, but nobody has said that Steve had a real good day. You know what I mean? Nobody said that Steve bounced back and had a big day. Nobody said that about Steve or about Zach Wilson. Nobody said that. But when it came to Bo Nix, they said Bo Nix bounced back in a big way. He's catching on. He's learning the offense. He's getting the timing down. It's all about getting the timing down with the wide receivers, especially when it's a mixed bag. Uh, different different wide receivers. From the wide receiver one, or the first group of wide receivers, or the second group from the third group of wide receivers. You know what I mean? It takes time to get the timing, get your timing right. But today was the Bo Nix Show. Yeah, Bo Nix threw one interception, but he bounced back. He threw 3 touchdowns. You know what I mean? And I think today was focused on the red zone. Today was the red zone. It was all about the red zone. Bo Nix threw 3 tutties. I did that one interception. So I mean that's why people saying Bo Nix had bounced back in a big way. Look, Bo Nix even said himself, he's learning from all the quarterbacks that's around him. He's learning from Jared Stidham. He's learning from Zach Wilson. And he also said it's a good quarterback room because they're learning from each other. Everybody is welcoming healthy competition. That's what you want to hear. Things like that, that's what you want to hear from your rookie quarterback. And Bo Nix said, even if I had to sit, they know when I'm ready to start. So it's a healthy competition. It is. And Bo Nix welcomes that. But Bo Nix is only gonna get better throughout these competitions. And look, when they get to the preseason games, I think that's when Bo Nix is going to win the job because I think he's going to show up and I think he's going to show out. Everybody know what Steady is. Steady is nothing but really a career backup. Is there hope for Zach Wilson? Maybe. And the only person that could bring it out of Zach Wilson, if Zach Wilson really has it in him, is Sean Payton. And mind you, the Denver Broncos is a young team this year. Young Thunder and Herd. They're really a young team this year. And they're embracing it. They already know everybody counting them out. They already know that a lot of the NFL analysts saying that their roster is the worst, that they're the worst team this year, ranked 32 or maybe 31, but they ranked in the bottom. But they embracing that. They want to prove that that was wrong. And what Sean Payton says, when you got a bunch of young, hungry, unproven, good players, that's a recipe for success because they're hungry and they don't know what the meaning of losing is to a good team because they thinking they good. They not thinking they supposed to lose the game. They thinking that they come into the game believing that they can win. And Bo Nix, he's a proven winner. He's a proven winner. Every time that he steps on the field, Broncos country is chanting for Bo Nix. Bo Nix. They're not chanting for Jarrett Stidham or Zach Wilson. They chanting Bo Nix. Bo Nix. Because they know their future lies in the hands of Bo Nix. And Sean Payton coaching career as a Denver Bronco falls in the hands of Bo Nix. Sean Payton knows that. So don't let Sean Payton fool you by like this is a healthy competition. Everybody competing. Yeah, everybody competing. But everybody knows who is going to start week 1 in Seattle against Seattle. Bo Nix said himself, yeah, I know the history. And I'm trying my best when I start week 1 against Seattle. Doing my best to not let that same history happen again. Bo Nix already knows what he's up against. That's why I'm pounding the table for Bo Nix. Sean Payton knew what he was doing when he drafted Bo Nix. He had a lot of doubters when he was in New Orleans when they took on Drew Brees. He had a lot of doubters then, but he proved them wrong with Drew Brees. And Drew Brees turned out to be a first-time ballot Hall of Famer. And I think he knew what he wanted in the quarterback. Bo Nix fit the bill. And I'm riding with him. I'm riding with Sean Payton, and I'm riding with Bo Nix. Go Broncos.